find that back in July, some of them didn't even know what their instrument was that they're holding. They'd never heard of it. I mean, not many people have even heard of a bassoon. So keep that in mind. Our first lesson was how to open the case without the instrument falling out of it. So we came from that point tonight to be able to present to you a full-length concert that does not involve any music from their method book. So no Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, none of that. What we're playing tonight is concert music, sheet music they call it. The parts are not unison, so they all have different parts and they have to be very independent on those parts. We've been working on being stage performers, so sitting up straight, how to act on stage, how to behave while they're in the audience, and I think they did a really nice job. We also talked about the effect that just one person can have on this group, because I told them I have to put my trust in about 114 11 to 14-year-olds tonight to do what they're supposed to do. Because just one of them could decide they're going to jump up and run across the stage or something at any point. So I have to have a lot of faith and trust in them, and so far they've done a really great job. They have to have a lot of responsibility. We're going to play 3 pieces for you tonight. Our first piece is titled Resolution, and the definition of resolution means a firm decision. So I think that's a good start for our concert tonight. Titled Cardiff Castle, and as I was looking up what to talk to you guys about for this, I learned that Cardiff Castle is one of Wales' leading heritage attractions and a site of international significance. It is indeed a castle, and it was most likely established in the 50s AD, so a really long time ago. So our next piece, Cardiff Castle. recognize a few people on stage. I have a few 8th graders and 7th graders who elected to sit in with the 6th graders and play tonight to kind of round out our instrumentation a little bit because we don't have all of the instruments yet. So if you're an 8th or 7th grader, would you just raise your hand, please? Thank you to these guys. Let's give them a round of applause. Before we play our last piece, one thing I like to do is play for you as parents what I hear the first time they play their instruments in class. So this is a good representation of the growth that we've had over the past 3 months. So what you're about to hear is the first day in July that I asked them to play their instruments. You might want to cover your ears. Ready, set, go. They deserve another round of applause. What's really fun is when I played that for the 8th graders at our end of the year concert from their first day of playing 3 years ago. So that's a huge leap for sure. So these guys have done an amazing job. I told them we fought with each other every day. I fussed at them day in and day out, and they've done a really nice job. So our last piece we're going to play tonight is fun. It's reminiscent of Halloween that was just a couple days ago. It's titled Monster Rock.